Wembley, the Cup Final 1968. 100,000 pairs of eyes focused on the skills of 22 men, the Cup heroes of Everton and West Bromwich Albion. Not the greatest game in the record books, nor one of the most skillful, but this was the Cup Final. And these were the two teams who had fought and won their way through to the hallowed Wembley Arena to battle for the greatest prize in English soccer. These were some of the more dramatic moments of a mediocre first half. The fans had chanted, "We want football." Little did they know it, but they were in for a bonus 30 minutes. Meanwhile, the band of the Royal Marines put on a grand halftime show. This was what it was all about, a gleaming magic trophy waiting to be collected. At this stage, the big question was whose colours would garland the cup when it was all over. The scene was set for part two of the battle to commence. Albion kicked off. Everton had shown the most promise and class, but the Midlanders were able to clamp down and block their moves. Now it was Albion's turn to pressure their opponents. But though play swung from end to end, promising moves petered out in both goal areas. Everton on the attack, another raid that failed. Williams clear. A soggy, slippery pitch wasn't helping anyone's style, but there were moments. Osborne was in great form and having plenty to do. The minutes were ticking away, but still no goals. Albion came pretty close to scoring. It wasn't close enough, and so the tense, nervous cup final wound its way down towards a goalless full time. Everton's Alan Ball was among the few players who'd overcome the Wembley jitters and was trying to do something about the lack of goals. Osborne was always alert to snuff out an Everton attack. The barren battle for goals continued with Albion pressing into Everton territory. West hadn't been overtaxed in the Everton goal, but did his stuff when called on. Even though the second half showed considerably more promise than the earlier 45 minutes, lack of finish and two solid defences were steering the match towards extra time. Hope wasn't pleased with the prospect of 30 minutes more on the tiring Wembley turf. The way play had gone so far, 100,000 people might have been witnessing the first draw in the 40 years of Wembley finals. It was full time. Into extra time, Everton kicked off. 22 tired men desperate for a winning goal. Albion coming away, a promising raid. Astle banged one in, hit the rebound, goal! If ever a man knew the meaning of relief, it was West Brom's Osborne. 3 minutes into extra time and Albion were ahead and fired with the spirit that a cup final lead brings to even the most tired team. This was more like it. Now the game was really alive. At half-time, Everton trailed by that solitary goal. They fought like tigers to get even in those last precious minutes. But try as they might, there was no way of getting the ball into Albion's net. Opinion says they deserved better luck. The final whistle was conclusive. West Bromwich Albion were FA Cup winners of 1968. The Everton boys felt bad. Theirs was disappointment. But up at the Royal Box, the lads from West Brom knew the feeling of glory as Princess Alexandra presented the cup to jubilant Williams. This was that magic football moment. In every game, there are winners and losers. The FA Cup final is the ultimate contest between two champion teams who have fought their way round by round to win a place at Wembley. On this day, defeat is a very bitter pill. Success is the sweetest it can ever be.